As covered in Part 1 of this series, the World Economic Forum's Global Risk Report 2024 says that 83% of executives, leaders, and global experts see at least a moderate risk of global catastrophes occurring in the next 2 years. Of these, 2% believe the risk is very high. Here are the 5 risks most likely to create a global crisis in the near future. Responding to the global risk landscape. Number 1. Addressing misinformation risks with investment in communication. The generation of false and misleading content is one of the key risk factors associated with generative AI content, but robust regulations are still years away. There are 64 different countries holding political elections in 2024, representing 44% of global GDP. The risk of large-scale disinformation campaigns to influence elections is very high, and this is just one form of disinformation. Therefore, the more consistent and robust the organization's stance on these topics is, the harder it will be to target with malicious disinformation campaigns. Number 2. Building infrastructure that can reduce extreme weather risks. Environmental risks may reach the point of no return within the next few years. This could lead to shortages of natural resources, unexpected surges in involuntary migration. Also, large-scale weather events can impact agriculture, leading to food and water shortages. Organizations worldwide will need to invest in robust supply chain protection solutions. At the same time, organizations with direct ties to international logistics will have to invest in infrastructure that can facilitate the movement of goods across national borders in large quantities. Number 3. Using political risk insurance to respond to societal polarization. The reinsurance firm Chaucer recently reported a surge in demand for political risk insurance ahead of the 2024 elections across the world. Regardless of the outcome of this year's elections, society will become more polarized. That's how politics works. Risks include non-payment of public sector contracts, sovereign debt defaults, and even election-related political violence. Number 4. Overcoming cyber insecurity by investing in advanced cybersecurity solutions. AI will intensify cyberware operations worldwide. The number of cyber attacks is likely to increase across the board. These attacks may vary from isolated disruptions of small to mid-sized businesses, data breaches of large corporations and government agencies, or massive campaigns that target critical infrastructure for an entire region. However, out of all the risks on this list, cyber insecurity is the simplest to address. Reputable cybersecurity vendors already have solutions capable of reliably protecting organizations from sophisticated cyber attacks. Security leaders who invest in advanced solutions like comprehensive threat intelligence can stay one step ahead of new developments in this field. Number 5. Decreasing geopolitical risk by building resilient multinational supply chains. The world is already witnessing how relatively small, contained conflicts can lead to tremendous unexpected impacts on the other side of the world. As the number and size of geopolitical conflicts increase, the potential for supply chain disruption will surge. Organizations whose trade partners are geographically closer and politically well-aligned will benefit from stronger overall supply chain resilience in times of uncertainty and crisis. The time to focus on prevention and risk management is now. Organizations that prepare to address these risks ahead of time will have a significant advantage over those who smash that subscribe button, just like you should do if you haven't done so already. Oh, but no. In all seriousness, prepared organizations are better at dealing with risk than those who use improvised ad hoc measures.